Jeff Trout drove slowly on his way home. The last thing he wanted to do was to draw attention from the cops. If one of them pulled him over, the consequences of his actions would catch up to him in a hurry. That's why he was so surprised when the blue flashing lights glared in his rear-view mirror. His initial hope that the sheriff's unit was after someone else faded when the deputy blared the sirens. Jeff had no choice but to pull over. Jeff sweated, waiting for the deputy to come out. But the man sat behind his steering wheel for an inordinate amount of time. By the time the lawman got out of the squad car, the big driver shook from his toes to his ears. With an unsteady hand, Jeff lowered the window. Then he had to look down at the cop. With an uplifting kit of springs and shocks, his truck sat 30 inches higher than normal. His wide, mud-gripped tires added to the macho look of the vehicle. Trout was not unhappy he was sitting high. Maybe the cop wouldn't smell the alcohol on his breath. To his disappointment, the deputy already had his ticket book out and writing on it. "What's the problem, sir?" He tried not to slur. "Your license plate is covered with mud. To be legal, it has to be legible. Don't worry, I'm only going to give you a warning this time. It'd be a shame for this rig not to find a mud hole. How do you like it?" Jeff breathed a long sigh of relief. Things were working out much better than he could have expected. Little did he know that was about to change in a hurry. The deputy's radio suddenly went crazy. He stepped to the rear of Jeff's truck and stood. Then he walked back to the window. The pleasant demeanor had disappeared. The ticket book had been put away. His hand rested on the butt of his pistol, and he was no longer interested in Jeff's opinion of the truck. "Please step out of the vehicle," the deputy said. "What is it, sir? I don't have any warrants," Jeff pleaded. "Please step out of the truck. Please don't give me any trouble. I have backup on the way." The cop's hand tightened on his gun. Jeff thought about running, but then he saw more blue flashing lights coming toward the vehicles. He might be able to outrun one squad car, but there's no way he could dodge the entire East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Department. He had no choice but to give up.